Fat guy in little sips goes on his whiskey advent calendar journey for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Fat Guy Little Sips episode. Advent calendar, day number 5. Day number 5 is another comparison with day number 6. Hopefully, this comparison is a little better. So, before I start with the comparison, well, I can't really compare because I can't open 6 until 5 is over. But I will go back and discuss day number 3 and 4. So, day number 3 was a craft wheat whiskey. It was a craft wheat whiskey from Iron City Distilling. It was a 106 cask strength wheat whiskey. It was 6 years old. So that was that kind of funky kind of smell I got. Kind of grain smell. Might be a pot still, might not. It's in the Pittsburgh area, so I think I'll probably give it a shot because I like to go to all the distilleries in the area. So I probably will be going down there sometime soon and giving it a shot. Number 4, though, was not a rye whiskey. I was thinking that they were trying to trick me. You know, I'm thinking too much about these things, right? You know, they said it's a comparison, it's this, that, and the other, you know, so I'm sitting there going, what are they going to do? So I was just automatically thinking, boom, white, one wheat, one rye, blah, blah, blah. So I was wrong. They're both wheats. The second one was not a rye as I was thinking. I was thinking they were trying to, you know, kind of have us compare, you know, the same distillery, but two different grains, one rye, one wheat. Again, trying to get ahead of the game, thinking too much. I should just be in this to drink and have fun. So that's what I'm gonna do going forward. So I'm gonna just drink, smell, have fun, all that kind of stuff. So day 4 was Mary Dowling wheat bourbon, 91 proof. I think Mary Dowling was a famous person in the bourbon industry. I think I don't think it's really her bourbon. I think they just kind of stole her name, and you know, she's famous, kind of like Elijah Craig is famous, and some of the other ones, Elmer T. Lee and so forth. So, you know, they made a brand and they put her name behind it. Again, I thought that was the better of the two, a little more smooth. I thought it was a little more sweet because I think it was more of a smoother kind of blend because it was probably a little better prepared, but it could have been because it was a little lower proof. So that could have been the mixture as well. So day 5, I've poured in here, and day 6 is ready for the show to go tomorrow. So let's see what we got here on day 5. It does look nice, I will say that. It's a good color. It's a very good smell. Probably the best smell of the 5 so far. Definitely a bourbon. Well, I could see it maybe being finished of some sort. Maybe it's maybe I could see it being Irish or something. Like sour candy type of like sour apple kind of like wrap, like, you know, like the not the sour worms, but there's like a little rope candies that, you know, kind of like you lay out and you kind of just put around your tongue or something to eat. And you can put little rocks and stuff in them. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Maybe, you know, you're not as familiar at the candy store as I am. Ho, 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 if you know what I mean. The more you get into it, though, I kind of get a little more punch on that. So maybe it's got a little more proof. I would say probably, let's go with a little, like 105 proof here. That's a lot of sweetness. Yeah, I mean, it's either finished or it's got some kind of, it's got a lot of like a like a like a I don't know. Never had brandy, but I feel like this is like an apple brandy or something. It seems like this would be something that you would like, you know, drink it. It would be like apple candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the smell is just a little off-putting. It's like a little medicinal apple, you know, like a medicinal apple sugar. But then the taste is like just so sugar. You know, it's got a really good long finish. Sticks with you. It starts to sparkle towards the end. I'm gonna go a little lower on the proof, probably around 98. You know, maybe 100. I mean, it's right in that range. 95. You know, somewhere in there. I like to hedge my bets, of course. You know, I wanted to say bourbon up front, but I mean, I don't taste the sweetness that you would from a corn type of mixture. It just doesn't taste like all like that kind of corn, you know. And I'm not really familiar with what Irish whiskey or something like that does, but I mean, if I had to just shoot in the dark, I'm just gonna say it's an Irish whiskey. Who knows? It seems like that would be what I would think would be like, you know, just Lucky Charms in a glass or something. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But it's not bad at all. You know, I think if I had to choose of the top 5 so far, I would think, you know, this is probably the top one of the 5 so far. You know, I like the the kind of the feel. It goes going down and kind of heats you up a little bit, but it's kind of like a warmth. It's like I mean, I've never had a hot toddy, but it kind of feels like what you would want like a hot toddy to be. Like, if you heat this up, you would think that this would like warm you up and like just like, you know, like clean up your throat and just kind of like make everything like dissolve away and like just, you know, you're just left with that nice warm like, you know, sugar throat. And so like I'm digging it. So let's go with a 2.9 on the smell, even though it's got that little, you know, medicinal like cologne kind of smell. I don't know, but I like the flavor, so I'm gonna go 3.2, 3.3 on the flavor, 3.3 on the flavor, and then I like the way it just makes me feel at the back end. So let's go with the 3.4 on the finish. So that's day 5, and hopefully I'll be able to compare that with day 6 tomorrow. So again, day 4, day 5, day 6. From a color standpoint, you know, they look about the same. So we'll see. We'll see how that kind of compares. But you know, today went back to the Christmas theme. You know, the question of the day is, you know, how do you guys wake up on Christmas Day? Do you just like head, you know, straight up with your pajamas, straight down and start opening presents, or do you like, you know, kind of get up and have a formal breakfast and go to church and like, you know, do your whole thing and like go over to the, you know, mothers or the, you know, the you know, the parents and, you know, do a whole kind of thing and like make it formal? You know, just kind of tell me in your comments how you enjoy your, you know, family traditions. Have a good holidays. Fat Guy Little Sips out. Yummy.